All right. Well, today we are sitting down with Toronto's elite musician. He's been bubbling for quite some time now, and a lot of people want to know what's going to happen next. So today we are sitting down with Mr. B.O.B., aka Mr. Buy or Buy, but I like to call him Smiley. How are we doing?
We're good, just came here for show support to you. I fuck with the movement. And yeah, feeling good, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate for you coming through. And as I said last year, you gave me my start, so I'll always remember that. But let's get back to you. It was your birthday a few days ago. Were you in Ajax moving real messy?
This guy catches everything.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck it. Honestly, I had a boat party planned, but then it got canceled because the guy hit shallow water and stuff,
Just make sure to the mic. It's all good.
And then, yeah, he canceled the last 2 days. So then I'm just like, fuck, this guy fucked up the whole fucking vibes. So I ended up just fucking doing studio night, both nights, so the day right before and the actual day of my birthday. And then it got wild. It was actually right here too. It got buck wild.
Yeah? Jesus. So you've turned, I believe, 21?
23.
23. Okay, you're getting up there. Okay. Now, let me ask you, what did you wish for? What did you wish? You blew out those candles.
What do you think I wish for?
I think maybe a #1 record, maybe a bigger deal. The world's your oyster. You tell me.
Fucking, yeah, just fucking what I always say, just to be the best. Yeah, and that would be getting #1 records too, right?
100%.
So that's all in there. Fuck it.
I feel that, and we're gonna talk about how you're gonna be the best in this interview, but we're gonna get to that. But 2020 has been a wild year in sense that there's been a pandemic, and it's given musicians such as yourself a lot more time to make music. But have you been making music, or have you been playing too much COD? Because I know you used to be a codder back in the day,
I know. I actually don't play video games
no more, eh?
Well,
okay.
Fucking, yeah, I've been I've been working on a lot of music. I have a home studio now, so I just record at the crib sometimes, or go to the studio. But yeah, I've been working, so
always staying busy, kind of deal.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I believe the last time we actually sat down, I believe A Tape to Remember was just about to come out, or it had already dropped. Now it dropped, and my curiosity to the point would be it was such a good tape. I still think it's gonna be one of your classics. Now, I want to know why there wasn't as much production in terms of videos, a tour planned. It kind of seemed like it came and went, not with the quality, because the quality was there, just in the terms of focusing on maybe a tour, maybe a few more videos. I saw you and Bugs filming a video downtown, I think it was 6 months, 7 months ago. I don't miss anything. But I feel like it didn't come out. So what happened to that? Or what happened there?
So I'll answer the first question.
All right, that's good.
With that tape, it was still kind of my second tape to drop and stuff, right? So second. So then we're kind of rushed it, kind of, So I was now I know, it's just lessons, whatever. We just put it out without having videos in the vault already, and then
fair enough.
Whatever. It just went quick, and then always when I drop a tape, I want to work on new stuff, after I heard it so much, I'm I don't even want to shoot a video for this. So it's better just have it in the vault. So once I drop, I could just drop it right away, because then I wouldn't want to record 100%. The old stuff, So that's what basically happened with that. I just moved on. So yeah.
So it's basically it sounded like you had something that was so hot. There was kind of not as much planning that you're gonna come around with the next time, and we're gonna get to that, because I feel like that dropped. And before you knew it, you're getting flown out to LA, and you're recording it.
Even the intro video, we did it the way it came. It was bad. We waited long to drop it, and it was just bare mistakes.
So are we gonna blame management, or
no?
Are we
never,
blame yourself?
Never. We're new in the stuff, so it's can't blame no one. But it's just shit that we went through.
So it sounds like it's a very it's a family vibe. You guys are in it together. You're gonna learn as it comes, and if there's mistakes, you're gonna learn from them and move forward. Because as I said, I feel like ATGR came out, and then you got flown out to LA, and I believe Drake rented a mansion, or a nice compound, if you will. Tell me about that.
So fuck yeah, this guy got like this crib for me still, and I was actually fucking crazy. Like when we got there,
Mm-hmm.
made and stuff there.
A
But like
maid.
yeah, it was basically for me to finish my album too, right? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, shout out the boy on that. And then yeah, it was actually the show was crazy still, like.
So was it just? Did you just go out, or did you bring your
Yeah,
management
man, the
team?
whole
Okay,
management came, and then
someone who was looking
we
after
had
you.
a home studio there too, and then I had Warner was there too, right? So I could
Mm-hmm.
record in the building,
Yeah.
or those other studios like that
Mm-hmm.
I could go to and shit.
So when it comes to that, he's flying you out. He's showing you support. It seems even with what you just told me, you're going through a learning experience when it comes to like releasing tapes. He's still promoting you. He's still posting you, and I don't see him do that with anyone else locally. So I need to ask you, why you and why what's the relationship like, and how did you manifest that? So maybe someone else could emulate it.
Fucking fuck. Sometimes I ask myself that too, right?
Right,
So
right.
I don't know the actual answer, but I guess
Is it the
yeah,
tracksuits? Like
nah.
shit.
I guess it's actually just the music, right?
Mhm.
Like he really just fucks with the music,
Mm-hmm.
and fuck, he's a sick guy for that. Like every showing support like that, like it's fucking sick stuff.
So it's called YYZ to LAX. It just dropped recently. We'll say my favorite tracks are. I really like the single 90210, but I want to know what tracks mean the most to you. And let's ask in a sense, what tracks did you think were gonna go the hardest, and did they when
So
it
like
dropped?
we knew 902 was gonna go the hardest because like when we were out there and we recorded it, it was like a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And then like we did the same night. It was like in the Warner building, like we're in the studio,
Mm-hmm.
and then we made an Insta video, and it kind of like was buzzing.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
then, and that was like 6 months before the tape drop or something like that. So it's been on my gram, just people were, it was like buzzing up,
I
but
was commenting. I saw.
yeah. So then we knew that was a hit for sure, and then it was either that or YYZ to LAX, and
Mm-hmm.
so
And
that's why we did.
that's the one with the ice cream truck in the video.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
I see that. So now that this tape's dropped, what do you think the best course of action for you is? Like, how do you see yourself moving forward now? The tape's out. We're in a pandemic. How does Smiley want to move, and how does Smiley want to manifest this tape? YYZ to LAX.
So I just feel like I'm about to shoot the last video for the tape,
Mm-hmm.
which
Which
is
one is it?
Hendrix. That's actually my favorite song too
Fair
from
enough.
the tape. So and then yeah, I have a whole bunch of new videos we're working on right now.
Mm.
So like we're kind of like moving on.
Mm-hmm.
So
So that sounds fine and dandy, and I feel like you've been going at it since 2015, 2016. Now I have to ask you, because you're getting the support from the boy, everyone you basically talk to, it's a mutual consensus that you're next up. But in the terms of numbers, tours, notoriety, I saw someone post on your story that they called you famous, and you said, "I don't think I'm famous yet." So, do you feel like a sense of frustration, or let me reverse the question? Do you feel like you're on the clock yet? Like you feel like you're in the hot seat, you're
yeah, I
bubbling, and
feel
you're
like
like, okay, what do I need to do to take it here?
yeah, I
I'm
feel
here,
like
but I want to go there. You know?
yeah, honestly, I feel like I'm right there, but there's still more work to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I know it's gonna get there. That's why I'm not like in a rush,
Mm-hmm.
I know it's gonna happen, so I'm not sweating it, but
Mm-hmm.
it's whatever.
Just
Yeah.
stressing the BM's texting. That's the only thing you're stressing, eh? Okay, so I remember you and MK, you were sitting on a couch, I believe it was in January, and you're playing some video games. And I get a little bit more serious there, but you said if you want to become a Toronto rapper, you need to either rap and stay out of the streets, or you need to rap and leave the city. So how does you go about, and how does your team move around, especially after Toronto's had such a tragic summer for obvious reasons? I don't need to go over them. We know why. How does you and your team stay smart and move smart and just make sure you and your whole team stay safe?
So like honestly, we just like I try to get my guys the most to come to the studio, like the most they can. And then, sometimes they can't make it or whatever, but I try to like tell them to come the most I can, but like I know for myself like I'm in the studio a lot, so I know if like fuck
I feel you.
Yeah,
So basically, what you're trying to say is like you stay as busy as you can, keep
yeah,
the
like,
blinders on,
but
no
you can't
bullshit.
like as much as you try to fucking do stuff that you could get caught anywhere. Like, I could get caught leaving the studio. So that's why, like, people say, like, get out of here. But anywhere, anything can happen,
100%. And it's
Try
something
to
you
move
think about
the
every day, or it's
smartest.
like,
So.
does that stress you out from the
Well,
day
like,
to
yeah,
day?
for sure I think about it every day. But it's like, I think I'm kind of in a good position now where it's like, I know who to trust and I know, like, what to do and stuff. So
fair enough. Now I want to ask you something. I'm going to propose an idea to you, and maybe you guys will take it, or maybe you won't. But you guys said after you dropped this tape, which is YYZ-LAX, you said that once I dropped my tape and MK dropped his tape. Do you know what you said?
what that
I don't remember you're like me and MK are gonna have a collaborative tape.
Yeah, for sure.
So is that something that's still in the works, or is that just a little quick, maybe an idea?
So like, that's always an idea. That's always something I want to do. But like, I already dropped my tape, right? And he's working on his thing right now. So it's like, as soon as like he drops his stuff and like we're working on it, like it's not gonna be something that's gonna be quick, right? Because I don't like just recording like 8 songs and then we choose that. Like it has to be bare songs and then we just choose the best one, like So whenever the time's right, for sure that's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. Now, okay, so you're open to doing the tape. Now, my next theory, and like I'm gonna pitch an idea to you in the sense. Your best song, in my opinion, is with MK and it's TBA. It has 1.2 million views on YouTube and still climbing. Have you ever considered talking to your management and maybe you and MK becoming a duo?
Well, that was already a thing. Like I came in the shit with a group. Like
I understand
so,
that.
like we kind of fucking all like, did our own thing. And I like it this way still. Like, I like doing songs with them 1-2 times, but I also like when we do our own thing, Yeah. I don't like the whole dual stuff. Like, when you have to always depend on someone, like, I could never, you work on someone else's time and too now. Like, I can't do that, I have to work on my own.
You don't want to be the takeoff of the group, you know? Fair enough.
Like, yeah.
All right, well, now I have some more quick fire questions for you. They might make you think a little more. They're on my phone, though. So
yeah, you're about to bring out the fucking...
Yeah, this is...
Guy's about to bring out the fucking...
all right. This is the questions I was talking to your manager about that he might like to hear you answer. So I'm going to start off with the first one. Here we go. If you were to... All right, here we go with the first one. If you were to pick 3 things you're going to do better as a person day to day to help you succeed as an artist, what would they be?
Honestly, is just fucking stay like at home, focus.
Okay.
And like, just like, let's say I write my best shit like when I write at home in my room and shit. I'm relaxed.
Paper.
On my phone, and then it's like, I wish I could do that, but I got so much distractions where it's like, let's say studio's tomorrow, I want to write the day before, but then it's like I get distracted and then, fuck, now it's day of studio. It's like, yeah, I come up with stuff right there, but
it's not as good.
Yeah, like I love like just doing that, but I never get in that space.
So you're a procrastinator.
Yeah, it's like, fuck.
Okay, so procrastinating is one thing. You got 2 more. Come on.
To be fucking... well, I wish I could go to the studio every day too. Like sometimes I don't feel like going, But
fair enough. Creatively, it must be hard to.
Yeah.
How many? There's a lot of bars. Your bars are clever, How many?
So then, like sometimes I get tired of hearing myself,
Fair enough. Do you listen to yourself?
Yeah, all the time.
Fair
Only
enough.
when I'm alone sometimes.
Fair enough.
When I'm drunk and I'm with people in the car, so I'll be like, the fuck out of my
Yo, Shotty, keep this. Okay, now let me flip it around. If you were to guess one thing that your manager would say that you need to work on, what would it be?
Fucking, what can I say? All right, so his thing always before was like, Like my Instagram not being active and stuff. And like as you can see, the last few days it's been more active.
Yeah,
Like
you
so
posted the bird bitch. You ain't a bird bitch.
yeah. About to drop that tomorrow too. So.
Okay, so
It's all right now. Spotify. Cool. That
yo,
one.
yo, yo,
Quick.
run it up, everyone.
Management's under bullshit.
Jesus.
Videos coming tomorrow too.
Okay, fair enough. All right, let's jump to the next one. This one's a little easier. It's a little more quick fire. What do you and Charlie B have cooking? Come on, give me something for my interview.
So fucking yeah, he just reached out to me. He's working on something right now. He just sent me a beat, like he's like, let's make a record. So yeah, for sure, we have a record
He's
with
made a
him.
beat for you. And
No, I don't think he's made it. I think one of his producer friends.
fair enough.
And I cooked something on it, and then, yeah, I'm about to shoot a video for it too. So
Okay. What's the name of a track that you can't wait to release? And is it called Organization?
nah.
Is Drake on that track?
No, I have a lot of songs on the release. Like,
Do you have Drake on a track?
Yeah, for sure.
So you have Drake on the track?
On what track?
On a track.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, all right. We got it first. I just need to get the confirmation. All
right.
Everyone at home.
I know. I see a lot of people asking for Organization.
Oh my God. I might have looped the snippet a few times, like a few more times than I care to admit, man. Now this is more so something I wanted to know. Now, name brand. You did it with LB. I just interviewed LB. Shout out LB last week.
Yeah.
It's called Name Brand. You got a billboard in Times Square. Did you pick the beat?
Yeah, so like
you picked the beat.
Yeah, I did. It was my song still. Like,
did you like that beat?
Honestly, yeah, I did. Cause normally when I go on beats, like I have to actually like it,
Yeah, I know, 100%. I just found like I anyone I talk to, I feel like I'm a Smiley connoisseur. I listen to music a lot.
Yeah.
No, don't get mad at me. I just found it. I found the beat was a bit too fast for you, and like I didn't like what they did. I didn't like what they. I was like, man, like he's usually a little bit more, little more slow. It's more LB's beat kind of deal. So I'm surprised you saying it's your beat.
Yeah, no, cause honestly, that song was like fucking 5 years old. So like. Six Blood's just been knowing about the song. He asked me for it.
Yep.
And I was just like, fuck, that's so old. I listened to him, like I sound like a kid on it. So then I redid it, but it was I redid the same song, so
Okay.
It was like kind of my flow before too, right?
A lot of people are holding music.
Yeah.
Was there some talk that you might want to hold the YYZ to LAX just because of the pandemic?
Yeah, like
who pulled the trigger?
Team, like some people were saying we should hold it off and stuff, but nah, like I just wanted to get rid of it, like
yeah, 100%.
Fuck touring off of it. I just wanted to get rid of it because in so long I never had the feeling of giving my fans music. So like I was just working. I felt like I worked for years and didn't get fucking nothing.
Yeah,
like,
no
reactions from fans, so it had to go.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to sit down with you. And that's Christopher Wheeler, and I have Smiley, and we're signing off. Thank you so much.